Welcome to Silent Secrets, the channel where we dive deep into human behavior, psychology, and the unspoken truths of relationships. Today's topic is one that hits home for a lot of people. 10 signs your partner doesn't truly love you, even if you think they do. Love can be complicated. Sometimes what feels like love might just be attachment, comfort, or even fear of loneliness. And sometimes the person you care about isn't showing you the same depth of love in return. The tricky part is this. People rarely come out and say, "I don't love you." Instead, their actions, their patterns, and their energy reveal the truth. In this video, we're going to break down 10 powerful psychological signs that your partner may not be as invested as you think. Some of these signs are subtle, others are painfully obvious. But once you see them clearly, you'll never look at your relationship the same way again. Stick with me until the very end, because the last sign is one that most people completely overlook. And yet, it's the biggest giveaway of whether love is real or just a performance. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe and let us know in the comments that you joined the Silent Secrets family, so we can welcome you properly. All right, let's dive in. Sign number 1, they always seem too busy. For you, when someone is genuinely in love, no matter how busy life gets, they make time. It doesn't mean they drop everything for you, but you feel prioritized. They show up, they check in, they want to share their world with you. But if your partner constantly claims to be too busy when you want to connect, spend time together, or even just have a simple conversation, it may not be about their schedule at all. Often, this excuse is a mask. A person who loves you looks forward to being around you. They see you as a source of joy, not an obligation. If they're always unavailable, it can signal disinterest or even avoidance. Think of it this way. When you love a hobby, you find time for it. When you're passionate about your career, you carve out hours for it. The same principle applies to relationships. If they never make space for you, it might mean you're not a priority in their emotional world. Psychology insight. People who want distance often use busyness as a socially acceptable excuse. It allows them to avoid confrontation while quietly withdrawing. What to do? Pay attention to consistency. Do they only have time when it benefits them? Do they cancel plans often? If so, instead of begging for their attention, start investing in yourself. Show them that your life doesn't pause when they pull away. Often, this shift either wakes them up or reveals the truth that they were never really in love. Sign number 2. They're only interested in the physical side. Physical intimacy is an important part of love, but it's not the whole picture. A partner who truly loves you also seeks emotional closeness, intellectual conversations, and spiritual connection. But if you notice that your partner is only enthusiastic when it comes to physical intimacy and uninterested in deeper emotional sharing, that's a red flag. Love thrives on balance. It's about sharing life, not just sharing a bed. When someone avoids deeper talks, when they never ask about your dreams, fears, or goals, and when the majority of your connection is physical, you're not in a love-centered relationship. You're in a convenience-based one. Example. Imagine you try to share your feelings about work stress or family challenges, but your partner quickly shifts the conversation or loses interest. Yet, when intimacy is on the table, suddenly they're fully engaged. That contrast tells you everything. Psychology insight. This behavior often reflects a person who values gratification over connection. They're not building with you. They're consuming. What to do? Ask yourself, if I took the physical side away, would this relationship still exist? If the answer is no, it's not love, it's dependency. Sign number 3. Compliments are rare or missing altogether. Everyone expresses love differently. Some people are more vocal, others show affection through actions. But if your partner never compliments you, never acknowledges your efforts, and never makes you feel appreciated, it can point to a lack of love. A genuine partner sees your value and reflects it back to you. They notice the little things, your laugh, your style, your kindness. Even small compliments like, "I love how you think," or "You look great today," build connection. When that doesn't happen, you start to feel invisible. And over time, invisibility in a relationship feels like rejection. Psychology insight. Lack of compliments can sometimes indicate emotional detachment. The brain is wired to notice what it values. If they're not noticing you, it may be because they're not emotionally invested. Caution. Don't confuse this with love bombing, where someone floods you with exaggerated compliments early on to manipulate you. The difference is consistency. Genuine love compliments steadily over time. Fake love either overdoes it or ignores it completely. Sign number 4, they make you dependent on them. Healthy love empowers. It helps you grow stronger, more confident, and more independent, while still feeling connected. But when someone doesn't truly love you, they might try to create dependence. They want you to need them for money, emotional stability, or decision-making. At first, it may look like they're being supportive, but soon you realize you can't breathe without their approval. You feel trapped, second-guessing your every move. That's not love, that's control. Psychology insight. This is called coercive dependence. It's a manipulation tactic where one partner keeps the other small so they'll never leave. What to do? Step back and reclaim your independence. Learn to make decisions on your own, rebuild self-trust, and show that you're not controlled by fear. If their love is real, they'll celebrate your independence. If it's not, they'll fight against it. And that tells you everything. Sign number 5. They only reach out when they need something. Love is about reciprocity, a natural back and forth of care, energy, and effort. But if your partner only calls when they need a favor, money, comfort, or convenience, that's not love. That's transaction. Example: they don't text you all day, but suddenly you get a message. Can you do me a favor? Or they're affectionate only when they need emotional support, but absent when you're struggling. Psychology insight. Relationships based on one-sided benefit are not sustainable. Over time, the giver feels drained, while the taker continues to exploit the imbalance. What to do? Stop overgiving. See how much effort they make when you stop supplying everything. Real love doesn't disappear when the benefits do. Sign number 6. They stay with you, out of fear of being alone. Sometimes people stay in relationships not because of love, but because of fear. Fear of loneliness, fear of starting over, fear of change. If your partner shows little effort to make things better but refuses to let go, this may be the case. They're clinging to comfort, not to love. Psychology insight. This is rooted in attachment anxiety. People with insecure attachment may prefer a poor relationship over no relationship at all. What to do? Ask yourself, do they fight for me or just fight against being alone? The answer will reveal the truth. Sign number 7. They blame you for everything. In love, accountability matters. Mistakes happen, but healthy couples share responsibility and work together to fix issues. If your partner constantly blames you for everything, from small arguments to bigger conflicts, it's a sign of emotional immaturity and lack of love. Example: you point out a problem, and instead of addressing it, they twist it into being your fault. This constant blame shifting erodes trust and connection. Psychology insight. Chronic blaming is a defense mechanism. People who can't accept fault push it outward to protect their ego. But in relationships, it's toxic. What to do? Refuse to play the blame game. If they can't own their part, the love isn't deep enough to sustain growth. Sign number 8. They don't respect. The relationship. Respect is the foundation of love. Without it, there's no safety, no trust, no real partnership. If your partner flirts with others, breaks boundaries, hides things, or disregards your feelings, they're not respecting you or the relationship. Psychology insight. Disrespect often signals a lack of emotional investment. They don't fear losing you because they don't value what you share. What to do? Don't tolerate repeated disrespect. Boundaries are not about control. They're about self-respect. Sign number 9. They put in little to no effort. Love takes effort. Not all the time, not perfectly, but consistently. Small acts, remembering details, showing up, listening, caring, add up to big love. If your partner stops trying, if they're on autopilot while you carry the relationship, that's a powerful sign of indifference. Psychology insight. Humans naturally invest energy into what they care about. A lack of effort is rarely about being tired. It's about misplaced priorities. Sign number 10. Your happiness doesn't matter to them. This is the ultimate test. When someone loves you, your happiness is linked to theirs. They celebrate your wins, comfort your lows, and find joy in your smile. If your partner seems indifferent, if your joy annoys them, or your sadness bores them, that's not love. That's detachment. Psychology insight. Love produces empathy. A lack of empathy is the clearest sign that love isn't there. Love isn't always easy to measure, but patterns don't lie. If your partner shows most of these signs, it may be time to reevaluate the relationship. Remember, real love lifts you up, respects you, and grows with you. Fake love drains you, controls you, and leaves you empty. The sooner you face the truth, the sooner you can create space for the love you truly deserve. If you made it this far, let me know in the comments. Do you recognize any of these signs in your relationship? And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into psychology and relationships. See you in the next video.